Hey everyone, this is Danny. I'm CraftCoBudgets, and it is time. It is time to see if I made it. If I got to pay off my original debt, which started off at $68,396.15. Let's see if we can do it. I have pulled all the money from the challenges. I have not counted it. I've written them down. So first, welcome if you're new here. It is the end of it's the 1st of January, so Happy New Year, everybody. It is the end of the year. It's also the end of the month. And I need to get this debt paid off because my interest-free period runs out on January 12th. So welcome. And to my returning subscribers, you know that I love you. Here's for a fantastic new year 2025. Let's get down to it. So what I plan to do is do the debt update and see if we made it. Then we'll look at our other debt, and then I'm going to do a bit of cash condensing. So if you want to hang around for that, feel free, but let's get on to this. Let's move the money out and let's get calculating because I have no idea. I have a feeling I'm close, but I just don't know if I've actually made it. So let's go. So on the 15th of every single month, I make a standard payment of $500 to this debt. And that comes out. So we made that on the 15th of December. That was $500. That brought our total down to $2,431. So $2,431 minus, let's do it, 150. It's 2281 minus 41, 2240 minus 45 is 2195 minus 129, 2066 minus 350, 1716. Ooh. Minus a massive $773. That leaves us 943 minus 81, 862 minus 89 is 773 minus 50, 723 minus 125 is 598 minus 79 is 519. Are we going to do it? Minus 82 is 437. And I ran out of space here, so I had to squish it in. Minus 78 is 359. Minus 56 is 303. Minus 72 is 231. Minus 125 is 106. Oh my gosh, we didn't make it. Minus 45, $61. You know what? That 61, I'm going to come up with that money. I am going to come up with that money. That is insane. So, I'm going to pull that from my savings account. Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm going to pull it from the savings account. So I am going to close this out. I'm going to put high yield savings account minus 61 means we're at 0. So this month's total, oh my God, I've waited a long time to do this, is 0. This month's total is 0. This month's progress, we paid off $2,931. So guess what? We paid off 100%. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It's taken so long. So let's hope I got my calculations right, because it should equal $68,396 $396.15. We'll just pay it 100% paid off. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I would see the day. That is incredible. So we're going to jump over here. And I have to color it. Guys, I have to color it because it's an achievement. And I want to do it. And I'm going to do it right now. We have paid off everything. I'll speed you through so you don't have to watch me do it very slowly and make sure it's all nice. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Guys, we did it. I'm going to write on here, paid in full. And I'm going to put 1/1/25 because what an awesome way to start the new year. Guys, it has taken me to pay off this amount, $68,396.15. It's taken me 2 years. 2 years to the month. Not the first, but I started in January of 2023. So I get to, and you better believe that I'm going to colour this in because this is an achievement for me. This is something that when I first started looking at those numbers was near on like, how are we going to do this? We had just, how are we going to do it? This is persistence, not perfection. As Liz says, consistency, discipline, determination. I never ever want to be in this much debt for credit cards. This is a credit card debts that we ended up, and that is done. And I'm going to write it again because I am celebrating. I am celebrating. Paid in full. 1/1/25, guys. Oh my God. So, how much was that? How much was that we paid? 2,931 minus 61 minus 500. So, 2,931 minus the 500, which is the 61 I took off, which is 2,431 minus 61. We should have $2,370 here in cash. And I'm going to speed you through. I hate ones. I pre-counted these in stacks of 25, and that's $10. So I will forward you through me counting this, okay? I will speed you through. Yay! I actually match. That's a first. So this $2,370 is going back to the bank, and I'll transfer the $61 over to my checking account so I can pay that bad boy off. I'm putting these back because I want to do some cash condensing. I do not want to cash condense with ones, so we're going to leave those ones over there. And I've got to keep a running total of what's going back to the bank because I don't want to get confused. So far I have this pile of money, which is going back to the bank. It's $227, and that is $27 payment to medical. That was a savings challenge. And from my renovation savings doing Life's a Beach, I've got $200. Debt, we need to write $2,370, and I'm just going to put in here I need 61 from the high yield, so I know that the total payment that I need to make is $2,431. Woohoo! Now, US travel. Okay, so I'm going to not do, I counted these ones, there's 87 ones there. And we've only got 10s and 5s, so I don't think I'll use them. There's plenty of them there. So we're going to put that aside because we're going to have to count it in the end to make sure that I have got my numbers right, because seriously, they've got to be right. And I've got to write it down as I go. All right, so I'm going to do... No, let's update the other debt. I can't believe that's done, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so then we've got these. So this is, and I forgot to do it when I first did it, I want to list the savings challenges that I did to pay this down. And so I made a payment. We started off with this month with $8,445. I made a $200 payment. So that brought us down to $8,245. 8,245, and let's take off these challenges. So that's 8,190 minus 80, which is 8,110 minus 25, which is 8,085 minus 40, which is 8,045, and I have had $116 sitting in my high yield savings account for my renovation funds, and I'm going to make that payment. So I'm going to pull that and make that payment. So we are down to $7,929. Now, you will see at the end of this month, January's update, I have secured a interest-free to pay the pool off, and I've put it on this card. So I have 2 interest-free transfers. This one here will end in August this year, and this one will probably end in January 26. But I want to pay, not January 26, it's 10 months. Both of these are just 10 months. That's why I want to pay a minimum of $1,515. So in 10 months, that should pay those 2 off. And now that I don't have to pay the $500 on the big one, $500 a month on the 15th will be coming off on this. So that's exciting. So for this month, let's just do these figures. So, and before I forget, I want to do this. 116 high yield. So we're actually making a $316 payment. All right. So last month we owed $8,445. This month we owe $7,929, and we paid off total for the month 8,445 minus 7,929. We paid off $516. I'm just going to continue this over here. 7,929. So that percentage wise, we paid off 6%, which I'm okay with. This is just, guys, all this money is rollover money that I just save and do savings challenges with. So let's look at our overall progress. So we started off with this loan is $8,840. and we are down to $7,929. So we've paid off $911. So we have paid off 10%. Well, it's just over 10%, but we'll take 10%. I'm happy about that. So overall progress is $911. We'll get to that here in a minute. Oh, look at this. I need to put these in the back, but I still want to look at it right now. Okay, Deptress is the the tracker I'm using. So it looks like we've coloured in 2 squares already. What did I say, 911? We've paid off $911. We're going to divide that by each piece, which is 177. So we can actually colour in another 3 squares on this one. Now this is the pool one. So what will happen is from next month, whatever I save is going to be split between these two. I could have added them together, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have it on the same interest-free. So we get to colour in. We should have 5 pieces. We've got 2. We've got 3 pieces to colour in, and I'm going to do this quick. This is exciting. This is why I do it this way. It's small progress. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I am getting somewhere. Let's put a green here, and we're going to have one more after this. And this is what satisfies me. This is what keeps me going. I make them small so that I feel like I'm achieving something. That's why. What other colour are we going to use? And of course, you know I'm going to do a purple because I have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one for this one. Yes, so starting at the end of this month, we will start the next level, which is, I consider, the pool. And we're just going to halve the payment. Now, this one is $122 per piece. So that's that. And that's exciting to me. That is so exciting. Okay, so there's that one. We have one more left, and this is my medical bills, which are just never ending. They're just never ending. So I had to add on another bill that came in, and this is kind of the way that I'm doing it. I'm writing my bills, who I owe them to, and at the end of the month, where I paid onto some of these, okay? And I'm doing savings challenges specifically for this, and tinies, and whatever I feel like. So we just had, from our tinies, we had $27. So we ended, I had to add $46.45, which made now the total $788.23, but we're not using cents. $788 minus 27. So we are at, what are we at? $761. And, you know, I just don't know if this is going to matter because it just keeps changing if I have to add to it. But I guess I could. I'll be right back. Let me get this cleaned up and I'll be right back. Okay, I redid it. It didn't really change, but I've got the more accurate. I didn't add that $44 onto here because really that was last month's total. So I think that's how I'll do it. So we've paid off $372, which is great because, what was I going to say? One second. As I was saying before I had a coughing fit, you know, it's just a work in progress. I only started this month. So we paid $372 extra on our medical debt. So now I get to actually do something on my medical debt. So each one of these is $10. So we've paid off $372. So that's 37. And I'm not going to bore you. What is it? 1, 2, there should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 372 divided by 10, 37. 1, 2, 370. 7 of these. So I will quickly do this. I will come back when I'm done. I'm not going to forward you. I'm just going to do it. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm finally back. It's probably been a couple of hours. I went and did something, came back and did this. So this is absolutely what motivates me. I know it's crazy, but it just really does. Now, obviously, this is $1,000. We're over $1,000 that I originally owed. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's okay. We're just going to mark it off. So that is the debt update. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to flip my planner over to the end of the month. And then we'll look at my sinking funds and everything after that. And what we'll do now is, I'm just getting that planner ready. Okay, so we are going to see if we can cash condense, but I am going to, this is my travel binder. There's quite a bit of cash in here, and I'm actually going to put that in the bank, and we will put some prop money in here. So let's see how much is in this. So we've got 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, and 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have $490 here. So I am going to put that in our bank account plus the 50. So I had $50. What did I do with it? Okay, I know what I did. It was this challenge that I finished. That's that $50. So another 50. So that's $540 going back into, now this is US travel. I did have $1,000 in that, but I did transfer that over to my Australian bank account simply because the currency exchange is exceptional right now, and we're going to be living in both countries. So I'm going to put on here 540, and that's for the high yield savings account. All right, so let's put this in here. I'm only going to do the bigger notes, and I'm going to cash condense. We're going to put this separate. Okay, and we're going to add this all up to make sure I get it right, because Lord knows, you know I get it wrong. So can we cash condense any more in here? 10, 25, 6, 7, 8. Let's put the 10s back and grab a 20. So that's 28. I just want to kind of condense my binders a little bit. All right, what's this one? We've got 20, 30, 45, 50, $60 in there. So let's keep a 10 and we'll grab a 50 before I forget. And that clears that up a little bit. Oops. Okay. Then we have a spare envelope, and we might, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Let's leave it like that. So what's this one got in it? 10, 20, 35, 45, 50. Oh, there we go. There's 50. Let's put that 50 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's what I wanted to check. Let's put that back. So we now have $62. So we've condensed that a bit. And I think my Australian ones are condensed pretty much because I use a calculator. So there's 150 in there. Oh, we can do this one. 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. Let's put all that back and get $100. We'll get $100 we've got in there. Okay, so that we got money going back into the bank, and we've condensed this, and we will carry on with our savings with that one. I just want to get it in the bank. It's a lot of money. Excuse me. Okay, so that is everything going to the bank. All right, next we're going to see if we can, emergency, I don't need to. Bank of Mum, the grandkids are just starting all over again, so nothing in there, nothing in travel. I don't think this one needs it. Renovations, this is my son's savings, and nope, I don't need anything done in savings. Okay, let's have a look at my sinking funds. All right, car maintenance. Now, I don't want to have all large bills, but 20s are fine. So we've got, what have we got in here? 320. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 81. Let's put 100 in there. 20, let's go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. All right, and I'm going to do this a weird way, but otherwise I'm going to get lost. So that's 90, and then do we have any 50s? Okay, let's do 150. I know you guys are looking at me like, no wonder she gets confused. And let's do another 50. Honestly, I've got to do it a piece at a time or I get myself confused with what piles of money go where. So let's see if we have the right amount of money in here. It should be 320. 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270. So yes, I messed up. I messed up even when I was trying to do it right. Okay, 150 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So I am missing what? $50. Oh, I didn't pull the second 50. I know you were yelling at me. Okay. 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320. See what you have to put up with me? I'm hopeless. So this should have 206, and this actually looks 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 6. I think we're good. I think we might change these 2 10s for a 20. Make sure we've got 206, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 5, 6. Okay. Oops, we don't need that back in there. All right, tags I don't need. Clothing, we're just going to leave that. Health, I think I've condensed it. Yep, hair I'm not going to worry about. Amazon Prime. Should have 150 in here. This doesn't need to be small. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So let's do, there we go, 150. And I'm going to cap this 150 until March because I don't know if it's going to go up, but at least I've got more than what the renewal is for the year, which was, I think, 139. So I think I'm going to leave this at 150. Housing we took from, oh, my pantry. Good Lord, we need to Look at those awful ones. Oh, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 9, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2. We'll leave that. We'll get 30 out. And then that was 100. Let's get these ones out of my hand. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Let's just put 2 50s in there. And that'll stop that bursting out of its seams. Because I do minis and challenges for my pantry. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that $150 that I saved on my ladder savings, I chose not to put that to month ahead. I chose to... Did I do that wrong? No, I thought I had 150. 132, okay. Because I was talking about 150. I chose to not roll that ladder challenge into my month ahead. I wanted to use the 150 to pay my debt off because that's more important. Future pool supplies, which I don't really need much change in this. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 81. So let's do a 50. That should be 81, and we're going to put this back. So 40. All right, let's get that there. Okay, so we have $50, $70, $81, which is correct. So there's that one, and I've only got one more binder, guys. But I think I had asked if people like cash condensings. Next one is our month ahead, because I've got all 5s and 1s in here. So this one here doesn't need it. This one here does not need it. These are the real small ones. This one here, we can take 20 out. And put 20 back in. And next time I do this, I will get the correct money instead of having all 5s. 20. Let's get a nice 20. There we go. 20 for that one. And I'm going to do this a little differently. You'll see. Okay, what have we got in here? 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, $60. Let's do my last 50. Put all those 5s back. So that is $60. I'm wondering if I should put this all in the bank. What do you think, all the fully fundeds? 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. I probably should. Should I put it in the bank? You know what? I'm not going to make the decision. Let's wait until I do it again, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so the internet is probably, yep, so 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. So we'll keep a 5 and we'll grab 70. Let's get some nice 20s. 20, 40, 60, 75. So all those 5s can go in there. So 20, 40, 60, 75. And these are probably all going to be 5s, and I think it's 35. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we will just grab some 20s since I've got it. So 35, the rest are going to have 35 in it because we're not snowballing these ones just yet. Car insurance. Make sure there's 15, there's 20. Oh, I'm going to hate counting these 5s. It's 20, so we've got 35. Electric. It's going to be the same deal. There's 20. Let's grab the 20. I'm trying to find the nice ones. All right. City. This one and one more to go, guys. 15. And let's grab, let's see if we can find, oh, here's a nice one. Let's find another one. There we go. Leave that there. So 35 for our city utilities. And then last but not least, the mortgage, which we're going to keep 16 out because I had an extra $1. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll put that in there. And that there. So, oops, I put the 20 there. 36. All right, so that is the cash condensing. And, okay, so now I'm going to count this off camera. I'm going to count this off camera because I wanted to go through my totals. So I'll be right back, and hopefully, before I go, let's figure out. I should have $3,137 all here. So I will be right back. Be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. There is almost $1,000 in 5s. That is insane. So the good news is I actually balanced. First time I've balanced doing that much cash exchanging, etc. So all of this is going back to the bank, and I don't even think it'll fit in my little pouch. $3,137 are going back to the bank. Let's see. I don't think it's going to fit in here, guys, but we're going to try. So let me get this out of the way. I'm going to try and get it in here now that I've counted everything. And I've left the ones all counted just in case. I don't want to have to count that again. We're just going to put that on top. Oh gosh, are we going to make it? We might make it. I'm going to put this sticky note on here so I know where all of that money's going. And I can't do it up. Can I do it up? Oh, I might be able to squish it. I'm just going to leave it. All right, that is going back to the bank. What a year. What a year. So now let's look at where we've ended the year up. So I tally up every month how much cash I have on hand. I like to know how much cash is in the house, where we are. Sinking funds, I just do it for a cash purpose. We were down $201 from last month. So last month we ended with $1,242. This month we've ended up with $1,041. So that was, we spent $201, and that is fine. That's what sinking funds are for. I'm happy with that. Our savings took a hit because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. And I came under budget for Christmas, so I'm really excited by that. So I'm only doing cash on hand here. This is the money in the high yield savings account. I'm only counting the cash that's actually in the binder. So emergency savings, we had 436 last month. We only have 36 this month because I put 100 into high yield. So really we added 136 to our savings. We now have $3,536, but I've got that 36 cash in my envelope. The birthday binder, we had $400 in there, but we only have 250 in it because there was birthdays. So minus 150 for birthdays. Christmas, we had in the bank account, we had $854 and I pulled that out. We don't have any Christmas savings in there at all. The money that I actually finished challenges with, I used the cash. I didn't put it in the bank. I used the cash. Bank Mum only has $19. My son ran me around one day when I didn't have a vehicle. I gave him $30 cash. The grandbabies, they started with 95. Now they only have 10 because once I added the 5, I added another 100 into each of their savings accounts, which now has $200 each. The travel, now originally I was going to put this in the bank, but I haven't put it in the bank. I've pulled it out. You saw where that's going. My Australian bank account, I transferred some more money. I've got $2,638 Australian in there right now. So we added 189. It wasn't much, but I did pay out for Christmas as well. Renovations, I've pulled that money to make that payment. My penny challenge, which I haven't done on screen because I haven't done a cash stuffing. I'm going to try and get back to my regular scheduling, a budget with me, a weekly check-in, cash stuffings. I wasn't sure if anyone wanted to see the budgets with me or the cash stuffing, but I'm going to tell you I need to do my weekly check-ins on screen because I'm messing up. And when I did it almost for a whole year doing my weekly check-ins, and then I stopped, and yeah, things have gone a little awry. So I need to get back to filming those to make myself accountable because they really do. So we had cash on hand last month. We had a total of $1,358.06. Now, the ones with the asterisks on them, I don't count because they're in the bank, okay? We ended the month with $494.06. We're down $864. So that's okay. That's Christmas. But now we have $4,300 of savings in our account, including the grandkids and our emergency savings. Now, the business, I debate whether to do it, but the taxes, last month we had $4,732 in the high yield savings account. We added $500 for the month for taxes, the dreaded tax man. We now have $5,232 in our high yield savings account. Equipment we didn't add to. PO box we did add $10. Shipping we added $6, and giveaways didn't. So we basically up $16. It's just the cash value is what I'm looking at. So then I go through my binders to see actually how much is in the binders. So my mini binder, I will empty out every month. So this may not be relevant anymore, but I may change it. Who knows? The Christmas binder actually has $24 in it because there was a challenge I didn't finish and I just left it in there. The renovation binder has $115. Now, my travel binder now is down that $490, but when I did these tallies, I hadn't taken it out, so that will be different. We'll have money in the high yield for that next month. My Australian binder has $250 in it, cash. The escape room binder, I emptied out at the mall. I haven't started again. My debt binder has $101 in it, and that is basically, I think that's just my pantry challenge. My month ahead binder has $427. My bills buffer has $67, and my 100 envelope binder has $80. So with all the binders, I've got $1,704 in cash. I break down my high yield savings account because I only have one account. So this is how I keep track of what's in there. Emergency fund has 3,500. Taxes has 5,232. We have nothing in travel, Christmas, or the renovation fund. The grandbabies have a total of $800, and the bathroom renovation has $800. Hubby owes this one $400. I badger the crap out of him. The total of my CDs as of the 31st was $784.88. On Friday, I think, is the first CD that's going to cash out into my account, and that's like $26 and some change. That is going to go into my month ahead binder. The CDs, when it cashes out, I'm going to put it in the month ahead. So in our savings, we've got $10,332. Along with our cash on hand, we've got $3,395.06. The total interest we earned for the total time I've had this high yield savings account is $176.41. I am separating it because I'll probably just let it accrue and add to some fund. Who knows? I might add it to the travel fund. I don't know. So this month we ended up with, in total, $13,903.47. Last month, we actually had $15,965.35. We are down $2,061.88, which is Christmas, which is, Christmas and my renovation fund, just all that kind of stuff. So that is okay. I'm okay with that. You know, I saved for what I needed to take out. And of course, I went through my Australian one. Last month we had 2,449. This month we've got 2,638 Aussie dollars. So that is it, how we ended the year. Let me just quickly write December on here. So if I ever want to look back, which I do. So that's my roundup for the month. Now, while I was off camera, I decided to see, I'm going to show you this first. This is what I keep my finished savings challenges in. This is the first year that I did it. I'm not going to do it again, but I wanted to see how it looked. So we have two books here. We did finish Adventure Savings book as well, but they're separated in here. But these are all the challenges that I finished this year. And it's probably not an accurate count, but I tried to count them up, and it looks like I finished 198 challenges and 3 books. That's incredible. So I'm going to put that away. And then I decided I wanted to see how much we saved with savings challenges for the entire year. Now, I did it differently. I separated what was an automatic payment for my debt and had a grand total. And then this is actually completed cash savings challenges. We saved $17,301 in a year for savings challenges. I also contributed another $6,640 to my debt. So these are various savings challenges. It is not all debt. This is 100% debt. Some of them went, as I put here, renovations, travel, debt, sinking funds, birthday, Christmas, But we paid off $21,384 in debt this year, which is phenomenal. This money, we wasted this money every year. That's insane to me. I'll never do it again. Never. So, and other kind of various funds, 2,557. So we saved a grand total of $23,941 this year, and that is phenomenal. I am so incredibly proud of myself, and I want to see what this year, what this year brings. Guys, it has been worth every single grey hair that I have. It has been the best thing that's happened to me in my life, besides my husband and my kids, is finding this cash budgeting system. Now I am working on my dreams, which is travel for retirement, and I'm getting renovations done for my house. I'm getting all new fencing, the fencing I want, the metal fencing, which is not cheap. I'm getting my pool. I'm redoing some of my flooring, getting a new air conditioner. None of that would have been possible if we continued this way. I am just amazed, and I'm so excited to see how quickly I can get the renovations paid off. Now, we're doing pretty good. We've got almost $1,000 paid off before it's even started. But we've got more money that we have to add. I owe $5,000 when they finish the fencing. There's going to have to be decking, which I don't know how much that's going to cost. I've got to pay for the pool to be installed and, of course, the air conditioner. You know, it is what it is, but this makes me feel like I am more than capable of doing it. Much more capable than I ever thought I was. I'm going to leave this video. I hope that I inspire you. I know I inspire myself. I know that's a bit self-gratitude, but I worked really, really hard. My husband and I have literally stayed home for 2 years to try and get this done. We have changed a lot of things. We have cut a lot of things out. We rarely eat out. It's just amazing. Anyway, that is my end of 2024 wrap up. I am looking forward to this year, 2025, to see what we can do. The world is my oyster. It is yours. If you've got any questions, please do not hesitate to leave a comment, or you can email me at craftcobudgets@gmail.com. I would be more than happy to have a chat with you. I'm going to love and leave you. Enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day, and I don't know. Oh, by the way, there will not be a Monday Madness. I don't have any money left. I took the last Etsy payment on the 30th so I could do my Monday Madness to pay that debt. So, no Monday Madness. I might come up with something else. Who knows? But I will see you on my next video. Take care of everyone. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you. I love you. And let's leave I don't know, something to do with New Year. And I said, what did I call it? An emoji. Leave a New Year emoji in the comments if you got this far. Take care, guys. See you on the next one. Peace out.